Hey, wealthy evening. This is your coach, your mentor, Crypto Cliff, here with the doctor. How you doing, my brother?
What's up, big brother? I'm doing great.
Hey, I'm doing well, man. Definitely doing well, man. Here to talk about this DC event that we got coming up next week. It's actually coming up not next week, but next month, coming up in a couple of weeks, man. I'm excited to come to DC, to speak in DC, and bring the power of finance to our people. How you feel about that?
Man, it's so needed. As a restaurateur in the healthy food space, I've been doing restaurants for 30 years. And the number one barrier to people eating healthy food or healthier food is finances.
Mm,
So this becomes a solution to a problem that, many of my customers are experiencing, but across the board, we're like the capital for foreclosures and capital for car repossessions. So people need to, one, they need to learn how to better manage their money. But
mm.
two, they need more money in order to survive them trying to figure out how to better manage their money.
Absolutely. And on top of that, man, just the knowledge. I actually put a post out earlier. I've been around. I've been in the millionaire space for a while now, and I've been around multimillionaires and billionaires. And I used to ask this one simple question all the time, and it's what in what ways can most people become millionaires? And the number one answer I got, it wasn't that they can make more money. It wasn't that they can, buy more things. The number one answer I got was financial knowledge, learning the
Right.
financial system, learning how money actually works, learning how the process of building assets and turning those assets, with a liability, we call it dollar bill, from a liability into an asset. That's what
Yeah.
actually makes most people become millionaires, is building on assets. So when what we do, you have the health food side, and I'm the financial mentor. Us coming together and collaborating on this venture right here is going to be something that's gonna blow up. It's going to be a huge boom in the community because you're hitting it on multiple different spectrums. Because
Yeah.
health is wealth and financial knowledge is wealth. How you feel about that, bro?
Well, I'm gonna. It's gonna sound weird on the front end, but go for the ride. I disagree. I don't think health is wealth.
Okay.
I think health is everything. Because when you
Mm,
lose it, you got nothing. So
absolutely.
the adage is, your health is your wealth. I think, yeah, I get it, but really, you talk to that person that's laying on the bed and they've been given 2 to 3 days to live, and it's everything. And we need to treat it like it's everything. And of course, one of the number one reasons why we lose our wealth is because of our health.
Mm,
The last 14 months of our life, we spend, 50% of our money in our bank account just trying to stay alive.
mm.
And if we took better care of ourselves, and if we learned, just like you said, if we learned how to better manage our money, if I'm gonna speak on my own personal situation, if I learned how to use a damn stop loss,
Mm.
I'd be right there with you, brother.
Oh man, it's one of the biggest struggles for most of my new students, man. They could not remember how to properly put the stop loss on. I'm like, okay, that's the first thing I look at when I look at the charts. I'm like, okay, what was going on with this one, this one, this one, this one? Oh man,
Yep.
let me guess, you forgot to put your stop loss on, huh? Right? But
Poof.
you're absolutely right, man. But we have a lot of people who say foolish statements like, speaking on the health thing, have a lot of
Yeah.
people who say foolish statements like, "Well, I can't take it with me when I die."
Mm.
But here's the thing: why don't you want to leave a legacy here for when you die?
Right.
Right? That's my
Right.
number one reason for me creating wealth in this lifetime was to enrich the lives of the future generations of me. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's just one of the foolish statements that a lot of people, especially people of our climate, they say, "Well, I can't take it with me. I'm gonna spend it now. I'm gonna do this now." No, no, you need to always be in a mindset of abundance so that you can
Yes.
always have abundance coming to you, not only for you, because it's selfish just to have it coming for you. You want to always have it flowing for the future generations of you. I want my children, and I've already established how my children they're already set. I have my
Yep.
oldest daughter there in DC with you right now at Howard, right? They've already been set for success. They already have their portfolios built, so they never want to work for anybody. They don't have to
Right.
work for anybody. That in itself is building wealth. That is power. and building economic power with the power of health. That's how we get out of this climate. That's how we get out of this financial strain that we've been having on our people since we've been over here, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes, and I would change that too, brother, since they've been over here, because my belief is my family was here before they got here. But, I don't want to dissect what you're saying, because I get it. And I do agree. And I understand the importance of us getting this financial knowledge, man, because we don't get it, man. And I want to tell you, I didn't go to Wharton School of Business. I just knew that if I bought it for 50 cents and sold it for $1, it was probably a good lick.
Absolutely.
And I built my whole business on that, back from when I used to cut grass all the way till now, 30 years in the restaurant space. But I do know the importance of the information that you're sharing, because it's like that person that wants to lose weight and they plateau. A lot of businesses and small businesses in the space that I'm in, they plateau at a certain financial level. They just can't get to the next level. Like, how do I get to the next level? And I think that's, again, what you're sharing with us, a pathway. There are multiple ways to get there, but you've got a pathway for us to get there, which one thing that I like about what you're doing is it doesn't require that I have another building that I have to pay the mortgage on. I don't have to worry about the garbage disposal, whether the employee showed up on time, whether the lights are on, whether whatever. All of that is gone when you're the one sitting at that computer or on your phone and you're following the script, which is a really important part of this. And, I don't want to teach your class, but I know enough about trading to know when you follow the script, man, and you got a good script, you get really good outcomes. It's only when you violate the script that you end up hanging your head for the rest of the day. And I would just like to say, Brother Cliff, that I'm not hanging my head today, man. It was a really good day. And I haven't even tapped into all the wealth of knowledge that you're going to give me. I need to get that. I wanted to be that the demonstration for the community here. And it's not too late. But, yeah, man, it was a good day.
Oh, absolutely. That's what's up, man. It's definitely not too late. It's actually very, very early. Remember, I'm also going to be teaching one aspect of crypto investing, one aspect of crypto trading, which is crypto futures, which is a very, very, very young new market. That market is only 4 years old. And we've been rocking in that market for 4 years now. Meaning we are the innovators. We are the advanced level investors in that market, right? My students are not making 1,000, 2,000, 3,000% gainers for no reason, right? But so I'm excited to come to DC. DC has always been like a second, third home to me. I'm excited to come up there and see my baby girl and take her out to eat while I'm up there. But listen, we're about to come out here and we're about to really do the thing. If you're in the DMV area, or if you want to fly in, come get this knowledge. This is the first live conference that I've taught that I'm going to teach in a very long time, but it's definitely not the last. I'm getting ready to get on the roll, and I want to make this something that we can continuously do in the DMV area. So let's get it, my brother.
Yeah, well, and just to add to that, brother, the importance of what you're doing, man, financial literacy, along with health literacy, but financial literacy is so critical. And there's so many people that, we got to learn how to trust, and we got to learn how to trust somebody that looks like us. And I think that's a big deal. Oh, I want to learn from, whomever, somebody else. And they might be successful, but sometimes it's your delivery. Sometimes it's that backstory that you have, or maybe you being able to understand and relate to what it is that I'm going through that really helps me get over the hump. So for those in my audience, and also, outside of the area who want to come in town, know that this is going to be somebody who comes from the same cloth. You didn't come from outside of us and telling a story about how we should just be able to get this because you got it. No, you got it right in the midst of us. And you're going to show, you can walk us through and show us how we can likewise get those same results. And Brother Cliff, I'm going to say it right here on air. I'm gonna hit you up tonight, brother. We're gonna put this in motion so that by the time you get here, I'm gonna already be able to say, yeah, it's working for me. Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. I have slots available. I have a conference this weekend coming up. Thinking of a Master Plan Part 7. That Master Plan course has already created $3.2 million out of that Master Class series. Just seven classes. So we're getting ready to really, really embark on a journey that's getting ready to change a lot of people's lives. So if you're in the DMV area or you want to fly into the DMV area, the second Saturday of September, September 13th, we will
Yep.
be doing the thing. Let's do it. Let's get in. Let's get these profits. Let's get this money. Let's get this knowledge.
Yes, yes. And that's at eLife Restaurant, 9033 Central Avenue, Capitol Heights, Maryland. It's right off of the Beltway exit 15B. It's not very difficult to get to. And again, we're going to be starting up at what time again, Cliff?
11 a.m.
11 a.m. going till around 2, you said?
Around 2. It depends. Let me know. Let me know when you want me to stop. Y'all have to give me the flag. Right.
Man, I'm going to cancel some other stuff coming after you just because I want to get all the knowledge. But yeah, we'll start up at 11.
All right, let's get it, brother. I got you.
All right, brother. Well, we look forward to having you. And I know there's a lot that you could teach us, man. And we need it. We need that. We need to be spoon-fed at first, but then once we get the appetite for the significance of what it is that you're going to be bringing to us, man, I pray that I fill up a room full of people and it just overwhelms you and it overwhelms them, that we just can have now power and control to change our situation and not be dependent on a 9-to-5.
Oh, absolutely. Because I'm coming to bring the fire. I'm coming to bring the heat, my brother. I'm coming to bring the heat.
Sir.
My students already know when we talk, when we move, and we move mountains, we move units. So I'm coming to move units. I'm coming to enlighten people and coming to elevate people mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Let's get it.
Yes. Let's get it.
All right, peace.
All right, peace, brother.